It's so great.
We are live. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is Joanna, and we have talked about her so many times. So I can't believe that this is happening, but let's make sure. You guys, this is what is so funny. We have had the craziest snowstorm
We
for
have
what,
no
2 days?
power.
2 days, right?
Right.
And we have no power, and we're like, okay, I guess this is perfect for Hygge. This is hilarious. Let me show you how much snow. Hey, you guys, look at this. It is a winter wonderland, and it is totally, the power's out. So we're going with it because I think it's even better that the power's out. We've got all the candles going, so it's perfect.
This is what we like to call double Hygge. Okay?
Yes.
So double Hygge is when it snows, right? We can get Hygge in our homes.
Okay, keep going. Yes.
Some of us are new at this, so you can forgive us.
Yes.
You know? But, well, I'm just happy to be here with you guys today. This is super fun. And we also have a special somebody over here.
I know, Tad, come on in. So this is Joanna's husband, and what do you think? Are you a Hygge guru too?
I'd like to, think I am. I'm still in the learning phases of Hygge. I have proud Scandinavian heritage that I try to grasp onto and probably over-promote at every turn. But
oh my gosh. Okay, well, tell them how you lived in England. Tell them about that and that's how you found the book, right?
Yeah, so we were kind of at the crossroads of the Hygge, time. It was kind of expanding out of Scandinavia down into England, and it came with a little bit of controversy because Brits think they do Hygge pretty well too, the pub life and the dark nights, and so you'd hear editorial articles about that, but yeah, we kind of embraced Hygge. I had a Danish exchange student growing up. His name was Ruin Ronschel, and so we were able to have some of the Hygge experience having an exchange student like that, and then I was able to visit him a few times. And so if you ever have a chance to have him and his wife on, they could tell you.
Where does he live? He lives there?
Just north of Copenhagen.
Oh, that would be dreamy. We'll go there.
She's the one that taught me about double Hygge when it snows.
Oh.
That the more you say Hygge, the better. So you just keep saying it. You can't say it too much.
That's right.
Okay, so you found the book, and tell us. Why did you?
I had just heard somebody talking about Hygge, and it just almost sounds like Gesundheit. It's like, what are they even talking about? It's kind of like our last name, Thulstrom. Right, hun?
It's a mouthful.
He told me his last name, and I was like, Gesundheit.
Toast let's do the skin.
So, anyway, I found this book after I read about Hygge, because we're all in the dead of winter, right? We're all going through this time in our life where things around us look dead, even though today around us it's like glorious. And I think the beauty of Hygge is about making the warmth in your home when everything is repairing outside, when everything in the earth is resting and it gets dark earlier, right? A lot of us suffer from like a seasonal depression disorder in the wintertime. And I love Hygge because it brings the warmth into your home. And I want to make it clear, it's not a club. It's like the best thing about Hygge is that it is for everyone. Hygge is about equality. It's about everybody belongs. And it's about creating spaces for me, for this beautiful person over here.
I love that.
For this family that we can all create spaces in our homes where everyone feels safe, where everyone feels like they belong and they have a place. And that to me is Hygge. It's a very spiritual thing. And so this is the Hygge Bible, right? Yeah. It's a total joke.
And I was just going to say, it is very egalitarian, if you're too ostentatious, if you don't have a space, if you have a space that's too posh, as the English say, that might not be Hygge. Hygge is very egalitarian. It's very, equality,
it's
humble.
Cozy,
It's
it's like, it's being close. It's in close, togetherness, right?
It's about togetherness.
Right.
There's a Hygge manifesto in here that if you do get this book, this guy should be paying us, right?
Yeah.
You need to swipe up.
Yeah.
Swipe up for the Hygge
This
Bible.
is not sponsored. We wish it was.
No. But we really do keep this by the fire and just open it up sometimes at night just to remind us to get back to our center. A couple of the things that Hygge is and is not is it really isn't technology. That's why this is so comical, right? That we're promoting Hygge on here, and we're also totally American. I mean, I have Danish roots. I think that's why I love Hygge so much. is that it's in me. You know, it's in our epigenetics, like in our cells of who we are, and what we do with our lives and our homes. And so when I did find this, it just like, it recognized me, and I think I recognized it. And I hope all of you feel the same way on here. Like I said, it is about equality. It's about intimacy. Hygge is usually best done in a small group. So like 4 to 6 people. So Tad and I were talking about this morning, something that's very Hygge would be to have your friends over for dinner, right? Like maybe 4 or 6 of you. Of course, you light your candles. And then instead of you creating a spread that is like, look at me, darling, I just made the duck and the tenderloin, it's not that. That is so not Hygge. Hygge is like, you bring what you have and I'll bring what I have, and let's create together. And I think that's what I love so much about the Food Nanny, why we all carry our phones around us, right? When we're folding our laundry, nice. And we're just like, what are they doing today? Because I just feel like creating these spaces is so important in creating food. Of what these women are doing is they're creating food so that we can gather together. I don't think it's as much about the food.
Yeah.
As about like
the we say that. We say
right.
that. It's more about the conversation and what you're talking about at the dinner table. Mm-hmm. It's those are the memories that everybody's going to take, right? For the rest of their lives, is what you're talking about at the dinner table. It might be the food. Yes, it's important. I want to be eating good food, and it ups the experience for me, but you're right. It's all about the conversation.
But we can't talk about Hygge without talking, the true OG Hygge. And that was my mother. My mother had a very interesting experience growing up. She went into a neighbor's home, and there was warmth, there was wassail, there was smells, there was music.
Was there Johnny Mathis?
Johnny Mathis, I think, was coming out. And that, as a young child, just resonated with her soul. She'd kind of come from a broken family a little bit, divorce. And when she embraced that, she's like, I want that. And so my mom has always been, that was kind of her end goal to provide that, and she didn't know it was called Hygge.
So we call her like the
called
Hygge,
something else.
We call her the Hygge Meister before we knew what Hygge was.
Italians call it the dolce vita, So
yeah.
It's all there in every culture.
Oh yeah, every culture has their experience. Yeah. Well, okay, so tell them how you create it, though.
Okay,
how do you create it?
So something that Lizi and I have in common is that we're sweet and savvy renters. We rent homes, right? Right, sister? We rent
renters homes. For life.
Yeah, renters for life. And I just feel like there's no excuses when it comes to Hygge and creating a home. We don't have to get caught up about our floors or whatever, or whatever's going on in our home. Just start lighting some candles. So let's do this. So come on, Lizi.
But honestly, let me tell them before you start doing the candles. No, she is in the most beautiful rental. And she's got the same lights as me.
Yeah, girl.
She changed her lights.
We all copy each other.
No, we all copy each other, totally.
They're just too Scandinavian, right?
I know.
That's what Desiree tells us. You guys know Desiree on here.
Yeah, they love Desiree. That's what she tells us to do, right?
Namaste. I just came from yoga, so I got my Hygge leggings on too. Okay? I even got my sweaters on for you guys. But
what I was trying to say about your rental is that it is the coziest space when you come in. And I'm like, I just don't think it matters if you're living in an apartment, if you're in a tiny home, if you're in a big home. You've got to be creating this cozy environment. And I think it's layers. Mm-hmm. Don't you feel like layers?
The power just came on. Did you see that? You said that.
Oh, yay! The power came on. This is a miracle.
It's about to get even more Hygge, right?
Right. This is going to get even more Hygge now. But I'm telling you, it's like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much money you have. That's not even what we want to talk about. It's making this cozy space where everybody wants to come into. And it's exactly what Tad said. It's a feeling when people come in the home and they're like, I want that. I want that feeling, and that's what you have created in this amazing home. And it's like, it's not even hers, but that's what she's done. So, okay, show us what you've got. This is normal on the daily. Show what you've got going.
I do like to light the candles, okay?
This isn't normal. First of all, there's not, laundry everywhere, so this isn't normal.
We did pick up all the laundry, and we sent all the kids to school. There's 4 of them that usually live here and make a beautiful mess here, right?
Right.
It's all about the beautiful mess.
Right.
So, but I do, and especially at night, not always during the daytime do I do light all the candles, but especially at night, the minute the sun goes down, I am putting dimmers. So one good thing that you could do in your houses is just put dimmers on all your light switches, so that when it gets that time of night, like the light fixture has a dimmer on it. And we love to flick on the fireplace and light a few candles.
It's so cozy.
We like to, have what's called a no phone zone, when everybody's on a phone, it's just not hygge.
I agree.
Right.
If everybody's stuck in their face, the glow.
I agree.
The candles, not the cell phone,
Right.
So we really should print out a Hygge manifesto. First of all, being equality, that we're all one. When somebody walks into our home, we're all one. Kids, parents alike, we all have so much to learn from each other, right? This is how I feel. And so then as it gets dark, you can kind of start lighting the candles, get the lights to turn down, make some.
Isn't it beautiful?
Another thing about Hygge that I just love is use what you have, right? So Hygge is not about going and buying the most amazing outfit or sweater or things for your home. It's actually about the gratitude that exists within your heart for the stuff you have. So make it work, make your furniture work from years past if that's something you're getting hung up on. Get out your blankets and get cozy with your kids. I have a little Hygge station I call over here that we stacked up all of our games. We just decided we weren't even going to put them in a closet anymore because I feel like it's double Hygge.
I
when
love
you
that.
sit around the table with your kids at night, maybe after dinner, and you pull out Sushi Go. That's our favorite right now. So if you guys are into games, our kids are really into the Sushi Go. But back to the whole gratitude bit, is just use what you have. Get out your ugliest sweatpants and get them on, okay? Hygge is not about, expenses. It's probably wearing the thing.
Oh, I just did my face.
We like your face.
Oh, no.
But it's Hygge is probably actually about wearing the thing that you might not go out in public wearing, right?
Right.
But anyway, so those are just a few bits right
Joe,
there.
somebody's asking, what is this plant in here? And I asked the same thing.
Well, this is actually, you guys, this
Talk
has
about
been
this.
alive since October. It's not a plant. It's that Israeli eucalyptus. And I put it in a little mason jar because, these are so big. And then it helps to keep it all together. But you can buy this at Smith's if you live in Utah. I first found it at Trader Joe's. I can find it at Whole Foods now. But even the checker-outer lady at Smith's knows what it is now. She's like, that stuff will last forever. And so during Christmas, I had a
Isn't that
Christmas
beautiful?
tree here, and I just put this away in my bathroom and just brought it back out. I just clipped the edges because sometimes the edges tend to mold. But it's all over the house. It lives
Look how beautiful this is, too.
I'm telling you guys, it's been alive since Halloween. I think that's when I bought this batch.
I love that. I'm going to copy that. Look, she's got it over here, too.
And
So pretty.
Just a little trick. I think that the mason jar trick is real, right? You stick it in your mason jar. If you have a really big bucket, go out to your garage, right? And go get one of your old pots that you're not using right now in the winter. I'm telling you, use what you have, okay? I don't want people on here to feel like you have to go.
Exactly.
and buy
That's
new
what we
things.
say. Exactly.
Because a house, when you create a home, if you're thinking of creating a Hygge home, like you said, Lizi, it's layer on layer on layer. It's when I look around my home, it actually isn't about the stuff. It's almost about the memory. Look where we got that.
A Hygge haven.
Right.
And
They just got this puppy. Is that not the cutest puppy? Oh, my heavens.
I can't handle it. I think the puppy's double.
So when we lived in England, we lived in a little charming village called Hemmingford Abbots, and we were able to rent an old rectory up to a church, and the Lord and Lady Hemmingford lived next door to us. So in homage to her, we've called her Lady Hemmingford.
Isn't that so cute? Oh, they want to know where this is from. This is Sun River.
This is Sun River.
Yeah.
And I've also
It's amazing.
noticed if you follow Shay McGee, do you know who?
Yes, Studio McGee.
Studio McGee.
Yes.
I noticed that she has this on her website.
Yeah,
and they
she
might even
does.
be 20% off right now. So that was kind of cool. And they actually come in all sizes. So you better believe when I went down, before Christmas, I was digging. You guys, if you're near Sun River, just start digging around at Sun River because I found one of these stuck in another pot. And I was
And it's called eucalyptus, right?
It's called Israeli eucalyptus.
Israeli
But you can't
eucalyptus.
miss it. They just they'll sell it in a bundle of
And it's year
this
round.
much. So at Trader Joe's it's $3 for this much.
Wow.
But at Smith's I think it was about $6. So, and then you just get a couple bundles.
And you can buy it all year round, right?
Oh yeah, yep.
I love it.
And it'll last for like 6 months, especially if you're like trimming it and changing out the water.
Love it. Okay, I'm from Denmark and I love this so much, everything that you're talking about.
Gosh,
Isn't that so fun?
Because we feel like probably people from Denmark are like, you guys are such posers, you know? And I feel like there just must be something in all of us, in ourselves, right? Like the body keeps score of all these memories from our grandparents and everything that's going on within each of us. And so that's probably why we all recognize it. It's probably why we all are like, well, we want part of the art of coziness, right?
Right.
And there's a beauty in maintaining those roots, you know. Like my mom side's Norwegian, and we've been able to maintain some of those really delicious, you know, Norwegian treats, and
Yeah.
you know, we might be able to say a word or two. Gratulerer med dagen, you know, you say that on May 17th,
Whoa.
which is kind of their Constitution Day. You put on your best and you walk around with your community, and so if you guys want to start that, get that.
So
going
where
on.
do you start, Joanna? Where do you start? If somebody wants to start doing this, where do they start? What do you think? With the little tea candles?
Yeah, and just
And they're so cheap.
I either
You
get
can
them
get
from
them
IKEA,
everywhere.
like in the bag. I think it's $4.99 for a bag, and I'm actually really into unscented candles because I got a lot of allergies going on. Some of us can't eat the kamut flower because we're celiacs, so we're
Some
trying to.
celiac have. I know.
Yeah.
She needs to dare try it. I told her she needs to
I
dare
do,
try
I
it.
do. So sometimes I miss out on
But
what's
I know.
really hygge. So
Right.
like in Sweden, it's called fika.
Oh no, it's paused, they said.
Oh,
Oh no.
let's see.
Oh no, are we back on? The weather.
Right.
Are we back on? What did we do? It's paused.
It's paused.
Do you think we're not there?
Do you wonder how much went on?
No, it just barely said that.
Okay.
It said, the last thing she said was there's something inside of each of us. Oh no. Oh no. Should I end it?
Let's end it and start over, I guess.
Okay.